Hey guys, it's MK again, back with another on-demand demo, and today we're going to be discussing and trying the new K2 thinking model from the Moonshot AI lab. And yeah, it's a pretty special moment actually. The claims say that this open source model is now actually state of the art, leading on numerous benchmarks. So it's only right that we kind of run it through its paces with some agentic tasks on the on-demand platform. So we're going to try this model across some real-world use cases in order to see if this model is truly capable on performing agentic tasks and performing tasks on behalf of us humans. So the first task is going to be something that lawyers go through every day, and which is pretty much trying to get a document into execution version, kind of filling out placeholders, converting into a PDF, and then sending it off for signature. So these are repetitive tasks, very repetitive tasks. It's kind of the same placeholder changes for NDAs, MOUs, purchase agreements. So we're gonna actually go ahead and run K2 thinking through this task. So as you can see, this purchase agreement here is a template, and we've actually shaped this in the form of a tool, which I'll show you very shortly, but I just wanted to kind of show you the basic template. So you can see the buyer address is not there, the seller address is not there, there's no names, and there's quite a few placeholders that needs, filling input. So this is what we're going to get K2 Think to go ahead and do on our behalf. Secondly, we need to convert this Word document, draft document, into an execution version PDF. And then finally, we're going to need K2 Thinking to go ahead and send this for signature. So a little complex, and especially for an open source model. So we're about to go and see if these claims are true. So I'm back on the on-demand platform, and to the right hand side, you can see the list of tools that I've selected to perform this task. Before I go ahead and walk you through those, I'm going to go and change the reasoning model to K2 Thinking, which is right here. So the list of tools we're using today are a list of 4 tools. So we got our file retrieval, which essentially is going to go ahead and fetch our template. Then we also have our Word document template tool, which actually allows the agent to go ahead and kind of fill out the templates based on the input prompt that we provide. Third, we also have the Word document to PDF tool. So this is the tool that converts this filled in Word document over into a PDF, an execution worthy PDF. And lastly, we have our DocuSign tool, which essentially is going to go ahead and send an email to myself via DocuSign for the final signature. So this process is quite time consuming. I have a few friends that are lawyers in the legal sector, and it's quite annoying. So we're going to see if Kimi K2 Think can handle this. And another key point here actually is when you're dealing with sensitive data like legal documents, preferably you would want to use an open source model that you could have on-prem that you're in complete control of. So you wouldn't really want to use a proprietary model that kind of sending your data back to the provider. So this is where capable open source models become really handy when it comes to these highly regulated sectors. Right. So I'm going to head over to my prompts, and I'm going to open the prompt up just so you can see. So you can see seller name, Mohammed Khalid, which is an input, seller address, Dubai Media City, buyer address, Dubai Hills, asset price, etc. So these are all the inputs I need to provide for the document, for the Word document. Then it's going to go and generate and update the docx, convert to a PDF. Step 5, do the DocuSign execution. And of course, I gave a step-by-step kind of process to do this. So that's my prompt. I'm just going to go ahead and copy this right here, head back to the playground, and off we go. So as you can see, we've went ahead and we've actually retrieved the document using our file retrieval tool. I'm just going to hover over this right now. You're going to see a status code 200, and you can see it's questioned the PA template docx. Then you can see it's went ahead and it's actually filled out the document using the Word document templater. You can see right here, yeah, you can see the buyer name, deposit amount, within 5 days, and a few of the different variables. And lastly, it's went ahead and it's actually completed the DocuSign process to my email, mk@arev.ae. So that's great. And one way to see if this task is truly complete is to head over to my email and go and check it out. So I'm just going to click on this icon here, and yep, you can see I do have an email at 12:56. You can check the time here as well, 12:56, and that has been received just now. I'm going to review this document on DocuSign, agree, and yeah, amazing. You can see the address filled out here, Dubai Hills. You can also see the buyer's address here, Al Shatter Tower, Dubai Media Sitting, and yeah, it feels like, oh yeah, amazing. You can also see the closing dates, which was all not present before. So yeah, the agent has actually done this task for us, which is great, and it's sent it to my DocuSign. I can actually go ahead right now and sign this right now, and you see my initials here, MK. Yeah, so seems like this task has been done. So K2 Think is an amazing model. Again, I'm really happy that it's open source, especially when it comes to these highly regulated sectors. And I'm just going to show you how you can actually put an agent like this into practice, just very briefly, and maybe we'll save this for a second video. So as you know, the playground is to go ahead and trial and test your agents. When it comes to putting these agentic automations into live production and to provide ROI for your enterprise, is actually over here in the workflow. So I'm going to go ahead here and create a workflow. So one way you can put this agent into practice is, imagine now you're an enterprise and someone comes in for an NDA, a purchase agreement. You can go ahead and you can tell this individual to email set variables to this email address, which can actually be considered a trigger. Because on the platform, we have 4 types of triggers. We have one for API, cron, and email. So as an enterprise, if you want to sign an NDA with, let's say, OnDemand, I can say, please, can you put name, address, company license, etc., and send this to this email address. And that email would actually trigger the agent. So just like I did in the playground, I can actually add the same tools right here on the workflow. So I've got my Word documents to PDF, my Word document templater, file retrieval, and DocuSign. And just like that, I've just automated a very strenuous process. So I'm actually going to put this into action on the next video. Kind of show you how you can turn these workflows from the playground over to production. Thanks again, thanks for your time, and look out for the next one.